rescue. And if you can't tell from the box cover, two good characters on here. Ichigo and my personal favorite character of all time, Captain Hitsugaya. Let's start out Season 3 with a bang. So as you know, last time we met, for Season 3, Ichigo was about to fight Bakuya until Yurichi came back and saved his butt. Now, here we go. Basically, the first episode requires when Renji is like recovering after being severely injured by Bakuya. And if you know how that fight went, well, that's not good. Meanwhile, Uryu and Orihime went to go rescue Rukia, but he's being watched by one of the Soul Reaper of the 11th Division. Now, here's where we meet another character, and at first I was going to say the only black guy in this show, but technically I found there were more people, and that would be Tosin, Kaname Tosin, who fights Ishida, and in my opinion, that fight was kind of good. I mean, it was okay. I mean, for a blind guy, that's pretty cool. Anyway, then there was another little memory piece where Himamori, the lady or the little girl who idolizes Aizen, was reminiscing on the old days. Well, you know what was said in one of the other seasons they were training from Bankai? Yeah, I kind of screwed that up. It's actually in this season where Ichigo is training to do Bankai. Now, the next episode after that, with the whole Bankai training, we got the battle between Hitsugaya and Gen Ichimaru. Now, I mean, sure, I love this. I love the battle because, of course, Hitsugaya is in it. 1. 2, this was kind of amazing. But the other thing I really hate, the one thing I hate about this is Ichimaru is a coward. He uses his own. He tried to threaten Hitsugaya's girl. Whoa, did I just say Hitsugaya's girlfriend there? Okay, that was kind of my mistake. I was thinking of a fanfic. Bad fanfics. Well, then things go from bad to worse. Rukia's execution date had been moved to the next day. Well, not only that, Rukia starts remembering about the day she had to kill her captain, Kaien Shiba, whose weapon actually represents Poseidon. He's the son of Poseidon. I actually would like to say that, because his weapons is a, what you call it, a trident? The Awakening line, that's another filler episode. And the most epics of these are like the later ones, 51 and on, is the morning of the sentence, Renji Ofuso deathmatch with Bakuya, Genichimaru's temptation, and on and on. This was amazing because it's the others and the heroes' final battle to save Rukia, save or kill Rukia. And I mean, but apparently Renji comes back to fight Bakuya again, and let's see what happens when I'm reading this as I go along. And he beats Renji yet again. Oh, the irony. But still, this was not good because Genichimaru is dragging Rukia out toward death. And worst of all, she accepts it. She's like, that's it. Okay, fine, I give up. It's kind of like when, what's a good example? When the Roman soldiers were arresting Jesus Christ, I mean, sure, he could have fought off, he is God. But he's all like, you know what? No, I accept it. See, that was another reason I can put a Bible reference in every video I can do. But let's not do that. Anywho, Bakuya gets to fight Ichigo, And he's all like, you know what? I'm gonna kill her myself. I'm gonna kill Rukia myself. Dude, you do not want to do that. If you are a brother willing to kill your younger sister over because you are Mr. High and Mighty, you get to be locked down, knocked down at battle level, or knocked down off your power stool, whatever you call it. Well, anyways, we got the supersonic battle determines the goddess of chivalry. Um, yep. So this is basically like the fight between Yurichi and Sunfun, and like yeah, it's like the fight between those two and how it turns out in the end, which was pretty good. I mean, for a Bleach fight. And then 1,000 cherry blossoms crushed into Getsu's thruster sky. Basically, this is the last piece of the fight with Yurichi and Sunfun, and Ichigo wanting to use Byakuya's Bankai, which is actually pretty epic. I mean, for my thing, it's pretty cool. So basically, he accepts it, and it's time for the ultimate battle, the ultimate showdown of Ultimate Destiny, making a reference to that song. Ichigo uses his Bankai to fight, which actually makes him pretty fast. And the final part of the battle would be when Bayuka uses his second Bankai ability, which has like a whole like mess of swords like around in a circle, and he's firing like weapons. Like it's pretty awesome, but Ichigo wins the battle, overcomes Bayuka, but then we find out that Bayuka wants to kill Rukia to fulfill an oath, but he did not want to do it, and that's not it. That was it. Okay, you know how when I said Aizen was killed, quote unquote? Yeah, he was alive. Well, not killed. Himamori. He impales her, stabbed her. But he's all like, "Oh, he's like this nice guy. Actually, he's all. When I first met him, I'm like, this guy cannot be a villain or a guy who looks like he can fight because he's like super kind, and then he just, kills or impales one person. I'm like, oh crap. Not only to make things worse, he's like, hey everybody, I'm a traitor! And you all have fallen into my trap except for Ginichimaru and Tosen. And he just takes off his glasses and I'm like, I'm now epically awesome. When a villain either one takes off some kind of article of clothing, that automatically makes you like epic. Not only that, if you can block a sword with one finger, like another person, Goku, that makes you other epically awesome. So he's all like, "Yep, I did it. I'm a traitor. I faked my own death." I'm like, "Okay, one, never mind. I'm not gonna go to a whole case closed thing. Like, how did you actually do it yourself?" But basically, Aizen gains the upper hand against all the other Sori because he's like blocking like Zanpakuto's toes with his fingers. He's all like, with a pinky, he can block a sword like 10 times his own darn size. And that wasn't really good because now, not only that, all three of them escaped and went to Hados Mundo. But in the final episode, we get that Ichigo and the others will return, but Rukia wanted to stay. To rate the season, I am amazed at the season. I mean, this is the first season with Captain Hitsugaya, my personal favorite character. I mean, in the beginning, I'm like, please, a kid as a Soul Reaper, that's kind of unlikely. I mean, he's like younger than Ichigo, but like high rank. I'm like, what's so special about him? He has ice powers. He has a pretty darn cool Bankai. He has a movie dedicated to like his past. I'm that serious. The second movie, Diamond Dust Rebellion. Yeah, so I am gonna stop here, and when I will see you guys next time, I will do season 4, and I believe that season is called The Bound. So I will catch you guys later. Knight Rider 7602 signing out, and hopefully I get over my ADD real soon. Pardon me. Goodbye.